While there were not large numbers of enslaved people in New England per se, the entire economy revolved around what historians call the business of slavery. The selling of provisions to the plantations, the transportation of enslaved people throughout the Americas, but also the transatlantic slave trade. Come back to that in a second. The entire economy revolved around enslavement. A historian of New England by the name of Mark Peterson just published this giant book on Boston. And I think he phrased it pretty well when he said, Boston was a slave society where most of the enslaved people lived elsewhere. And that's what we could say for New England as a whole. So the demographics, I push back against getting caught up in the demographics for these reasons I just explained, but also the way in which you see white New Englanders eagerly embrace slave trading by the late 17th century. They embraced slave trading, especially from Africa, but also within the Americas, as a form of commerce. Rhode Island, the colony of Rhode Island, became the center of slave trading in all British North America. If you take all the slave voyages from the colonial period, from all the colonies that became the United States, and you added them up, they would not equal those of Rhode Island. Rhode Island is by far the center of the British North American slave trade. It actually rivals those of the West Indies as well. So it's an extensive slave trade. It's central to the economy of the colony.